Yo, what's poppin' MVP gang? It's your boy, PraviMVP, back with another certified banger. What's good, Laker Nation? Today we diving in deep into the shadows of the Lakers front office because while the media been chasing the big names and highlight dunks, the Lakers have been quietly building a lockdown defense right under everyone's nose. I'm talking Marcus Smart, the defensive dog. And then we got Jake LaRavia, the lane disruptor, and Adou Thiero, the wiry menace with elite anticipation and athleticism. I dug into their defensive metrics and I built custom charts, and trust me, y'all, this trio will raise the Lakers' defensive ceiling to a championship level, especially when you pair it with that already championship level offense. With more moves to come, the Marcus Smart move shows we going for it all this year. So, before we lock in, make sure you smack fire out that like button, sub to the channel if you new, and turn on those notices so you never miss another PraviMVP basketball breakdown. Let's get it to it. First off, we got Marcus Smart, former Defensive Player of the Year, three-time NBA All Defensive First Team selection. And the numbers show that he's still elite on that end when healthy. You can check out the charts here. See, according to the data, Marcus Smart ranked number one among all point of attack and wing defenders, placing him in the 82 percentile for on-ball perimeter defense, an area where the Lakers ranked near the bottom last season. He also is a top tier in isolation defense, meaning he can hold his own against elite scorers without requiring extra help, which help keep the Lakers backline intact and reduces rotations, which will save the entire group energy to cook up on the opposite end. In terms of hustle metrics, come on now. He averages 1.1 steals per 75 possessions, placing him around the 78 percentile, which is a B grade. And he is graded at A- for loose ball recovery rate, showing his elite anticipation and effort when it comes to diving for them 50-50 balls. And y'all know 50-50 balls and hustle plays a lot of times determine games. While we don't have the exact numbers on deflections and pickpocket rating, the quantitative grade is clear. Smart is known for constant activity, diving into passing lanes, taking charges, and being disruptive force in screen actions, where he also earned an A grade in ball screen navigation. He also posted an elite grade for defensive miles per 75 possessions, which highlights how constantly active he is on that end, chasing, switching, rotating, and never standing still. The Lakers have struggled heavily last season with screen navigation and perimeter containment, and now Smart directly addresses both of those. Combine that with his communication and toughness, playoff experience, and it's no surprise Luka personally recruited him to help reshape the Lakers' identity on the defensive end. This isn't just a solid pickup. Marcus Smart gives the Lakers their first true point of attack defensive anchor since Pete Caruso years, but with the even more experience and leadership. And you know what that lead to? Another banner for the purple and gold. Next up, we got Jake LaRavia. And listen, this dude is one of the most underrated pickups in the entire league right now. A lot of fans and analysts overlook him simply because they haven't seen him play extended minutes. But that is about to change with a brighter stage in Los Angeles and a clearly defined role. LaRavia is going to open up a lot of eyes this season, as he played 20 minutes per game over 66 games last season. It's just a lot of people didn't pay attention because he wasn't on a team that commanded a lot of attention, because Memphis just really was just a middle of the pack team. A lot of people didn't see them as a true contender. But people love throwing around the term 3-and-D, but LaRavia isn't just that. He's more of an all-around and D type player. He brings smart connective passing, good off-ball movement, solid shooting, and versatile defense. The kind of stuff that doesn't always go viral, but it will help win basketball games. Let's talk defense first because his perimeter metrics are well rounded. As you see in these charts here. According to the data, LaRavia grades as a solid and on-ball perimeter defense using his length, body positioning, and footwork to stay in front. He ranks around the 60th percentile, which is respectable for a player still finding his NBA rhythm as he's only 23. And isolation defense, he's labeled as developing, but that's more about lateral quickness than awareness. He is rarely out of position and constantly contests without fouling, which gives you a good foundation to build on. A very good team defender, especially when paired with a point of attack defender like Marcus Smart. His steal rate is sneaky good. 1 point steals per 75 possessions, which converts to 2.2 steals per 48 minutes. That's higher than you expect from a guy that doesn't gamble much. And when he does gamble, it pays off. He earns a high pickpocket rating with a A- grade paired with an A- grade in the passing lane defense, showing how well he reads ball movement and anticipates the next pass. These instincts are hard to teach, and they make him extremely valuable in rotation heavy defensive schemes. His deflections grades as a moderate to high, meaning he is just consistently active with his hands and poking balls loose, getting fingertips on swing passes, and keeping pressure on the ball handlers. His off ball, he's even more dependable. He posted a B+ grade as an off-ball chaser defense, showing solid rotational awareness and strong IQ on switches and tags. That's reinforced by his B+ in defensive miles per 75 possessions, meaning he covers ground, stays engaged, and he's not just a standstill defender, he works. Even in ball screen navigation, where younger wings often struggle, LaRavia is graded out as improving. He shows as a willingness to fight through screens, enough size to switch across multiple positions, especially in bench lineups where versatility is critical. But what really makes him unique is his offensive versatility. He's a career 37+% three-point shooter in rhythm, and last year he shot 42.3% from three-point land over 66 games. He makes the next pass quickly and accurately. He's a better finisher around the rim than most people realize, using timing, touch, and not just verticality. Bottom line, Jake LaRavia is the kind of under-radar guy who thrives on real teams. With this Laker defensive upgrades and the deep roster, his strengths won't be stretched, they'll be highlighted. He's going to fit perfectly next to star talent, spacing the floor, making the right reads, and doing the dirty work defensively. Don't be surprised when fans are asking how they miss out on him, because LaRavia is going to go quick from who to that dude real quick. He's going to make a lot of plays that'll shock people who are unfamiliar with his game. Now, let's get into Adou Thiero, a name a lot of people weren't talking about on draft night, but the Lakers clearly had it circled bold. This wasn't a casual pick. Rob Pelinka and the Lakers front office paid cash to move up in the second round just to get him. When a team make that kind of move, it's not just random. It means they see something that others have missed. In Thiero's case, it's a rare blend of physical tools, athleticism, and defensive instincts that jump off the screen. At 6'8", with a 7-foot wingspan, Thiero has a prototypical NBA frame, but more importantly, he knows how to use it. Just look at the chart here. On the perimeter, he graded as good in on-ball defense, showing solid footwork, lateral agility, and active hands. He's not just tall for his position. He blends, mirrors, and absorbs contacts while staying vertical, which is critical at the NBA level. In isolation defense, he's shown the ability to handle smaller, quicker wings while using his length to recover if beat. That earned him another B plus grade. That I'm telling you, the upside is clear. He has the tools to become elite on defense. What really sets Thiero apart, even as a rookie, is his ability to create chaos defensively. He posted a jaw dropping 3.4 steals per 75 possessions in college, which puts him in rare company. That wasn't just gambling either. That was film study, anticipation, and perfect timing. He pairs that with an A minus pickpocket rating and an A minus passing lane grade, meaning he doesn't just defend his man, he defends well in space, blowing up dribble handoff. He disrupts weak side actions, and he thinks two passes ahead. And it's not just the box score stats either. Thiero constantly shows up on film, fighting through screens, tagging rollers, and rotating early. His loose ball recovery and defensive miles per 75 possessions are both strong, showing that he hustles without needing touches, a coach's dream, showing that he's going to just that is, I'm talking about hustling just is especially it's just very important on a contending team as a young player. And he got that dog in him. He also graded a B plus in ball screen navigation, which is critical for a player who might be asked to switch onto point guards and wings in high leverage minutes. He doesn't die on screens. He fights through or switches cleans, and that's going to earn trust fast. Now let's talk athleticism. Thiero has real bounce, elite first step, explosive leaper, and great second jump recovery. He moves like a guard in transition, but he closes like a forward on contests. And at just 20 years old, that athleticism is only going to improve with that NBA conditioning and spacing. Don't just take my word for it either. John Calipari said it straight up on draft night, before draft. Thiero is a steal. He is just scratching the surface. And that's coming from a coach who put tons of NBA talent into the league. So when Cal says it, people listen. What does this mean for the Lakers? It means they added a true defensive weapon who can guard 1 through 4, play high energy, and doesn't need the ball to make an impact on the game. In fact, don't be surprised if he makes NBA all-rookie team, not for flashy scoring, but because his defense, hustle, and athleticism will demand minutes. He fits perfectly next to stars like Luka and LeBron. Tough defender who can clean up messes, finish plays, and ignite transition with steals and stops. So, keep your eye on Adou Thiero, because while he might have been a second round pick on paper, his game screams first round impact. And there you have it, MVP gang. The Lakers' defensive revamp isn't just real, it's strategic, it's gritty, and it's championship minded. With Marcus Smart setting the tone at the point of attack, Jake LaRavia disrupting passing lanes and locking in off ball, and Adou Thiero bringing that elite young athleticism and anticipation and raw defensive energy. The Lakers didn't just get deeper, they got dangerous on defense. And while other teams were chasing headlines, the Lakers were chasing stops. And the scary part, they ain't even done yet. You mix this kind of defense with Luka and LeBron with a full offseason leading the offense and that veteran leadership, this is not just a playoff team. This is a banner-chasing blueprint. So whether it's Smart locking up on them ball handlers, LaRavia flying through them passing lanes, or Thiero flying out of nowhere for a chase down block, don't say I didn't warn you. We already got Vando, who a defensive ace as well. I could have added him to this breakdown, but y'all should already be hip to his game. He a pure dog on defense. The league's been sleeping on this rebuild, but soon they're going to be wide awake. If you rock with this breakdown, do me a favor. Smack that like button harder than Marcus Screen tags a screen. Subscribe if you new to the fam and turn on them notices so you don't miss another PraviMVP basketball breakdown. As always, stay locked in. This Lakers season about to be legendary. It's your boy, PraviMVP, signing off. Blessings to the Most High. Peace.